Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2013 Mercedes-Benz C220 Diesel AMG Sport. And today's review is taking place at Connolly Motors, situated just outside Ballbuffet in County Donegal. For all contact information regarding this garage, please see the description box below. So in today's review, we'll be looking at the interior of the car. I'll explain how all the features work. Also start up, look at the engine, go over the performance data and take a look around the exterior. So it's got the traditional half chrome Mercedes key fob. Brushed aluminium trim. A very nice sway going across the door panels here. So it's a leather armrest. 4 electric windows, and as well as your power folding mirrors. Bit release. And also there's a few electrical adjustments down here for the driver's seat, and this wheel here just manually adjusts the seat base itself. The seats are also half leather, half suede. This car has 80,813 miles on the clock so far. So just apply the clutch and turn the key. Fires right up. So it's got a sporty 3-spoke leather wrapped multifunction steering wheel with electronic rack and pinion power assist. Also, as you can see, the left and right sides of the steering wheel are perforated. So it's got red stitching as well as the flat bottom race inspired design. And if you just pull this lever down here, you can adjust the rake and reach. So you got your basic controls here for the truck computer as well as your return button. I'll just look through it briefly. So you can choose to read out the So you got your basic controls on the steering wheel. For example, this one here adjusts the truck computer, and this here is your return button. We'll just look through it briefly. So you can choose to look at the speedometer and a digital readout. You also got your consumption, as well as a more detailed version of it when you have the economy mode on. And then just the mileage. And that's pretty much it. Very simple truck computer and easy to use. And then off the right here you got your volume controls for the radio as well as your mute and your voice command system. This car also has automatic headlights, and you got your rear fog lamp controls here. And also this car still uses the manually foot operated parking brake. Just pull this to release it, and then just press in this pedal here to engage it. Now this particular C-Class comes with a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is rare enough to find in Mercedes. Most of them these days do tend to be automatics. Smooth shifting, and then to engage reverse all the way over to the left and up. So just take a look at the multimedia interface. Sound quality is quite good. So if you guys seen my review of the 2014 Mercedes E-Class, you're going to see that the multimedia system here is the exact same to use. So you got a wheel down here with cancel and return buttons. Just turn the volume all the way down. So if I just push up on the wheel, I can set between things such as the navigation, which this car doesn't actually have. It's just an optional extra that hasn't been chosen. If I click into the audio, you got all your radio stations here, and you can also go through them from down here as well. And then if you go up, you can go through the Bluetooth system, and you can manually dial in phone numbers there. And then to pair a device, you can go through here. And finally we got the system settings. So you got a little digital readout of what appears to be an analog clock, and if I just click down, you got your different settings here. You can adjust the time, and you can also turn the display on and off. And to get it back, you just move the dial. And if I just scroll over here, you got a little truck computer as well, showing a graph of your MPG. And that's it really. This multimedia system interface is very easy to use. And also at the top of the dashboard, you've got the same Parktronic system that we found in the E-Class as well. Little lights will illuminate there in orange if you come close to an object, and also it can be found in the rear of the car as well. I don't know how well you can see it back here. If I just try and zoom in, it's located just there. Yeah, the camera's not really focusing very well on it. I'll just show it to you guys when I get into the back seat in a few minutes. So we'll turn off the radio. So you got all your basic controls down here that operate most of the menus that we saw on the screen there. And then down here as well, we got 3-stage heated seats for the passenger and driver's side over here as well. And you can also activate and deactivate the park assist, as well as your start-stop system. And this car also has dual zone climate control, very nicely laid out. So we'll just power that on. And you got your digital readout here for your fan speeds, as you can see. And then you can just adjust the temperature for each zone as well. It's set into automatic mode if you wish. Just power that off. Red stitching in the shift boot as well, as well as brushed aluminium trim. You also got 12-volt power outlet and a small storage area. Over here you got 2 integrated cup holders, and if I just push the button off to the side here, got a deep storage area with your auxiliary and USB plugins. And speaking of storage areas, there's also one underneath the driver's seat, as you can see. Decent in size, so there's also one on the passenger seat too. And I should also mention the E-Class I reviewed also has some storage areas. I actually just completely forgot to show them during the review. And this car also has an auto-dimming interior mirror. And these seats are also very comfortable as well. And as you can see, if I just push down this lever here, you can adjust the seat back. Don't know how well you can see it in camera, but that lower section there pushes in and out when you adjust it. And then up here, of course, you got all your standard interior illumination, and you can also turn on the rear lights for the rear passengers there, as well as the vehicle's motion sensor. And the mirrors, which are also illuminated, as well as a small sunglasses container up here. So let's go ahead and check out the back seats. So rear legroom back here is quite decent. I could have moved my driver's seat forward a little bit more, but it's not too bad. It's got storage in the back of each front seat as well. And it's also got pretty good headroom too. And as you can see, this here is just the Parktronic unit I was telling you guys about. It's got a center armrest. It's got a few storage areas. You got one there. And then you got your 2 cup holders as well as additional storage. And it's also got rear ventilation. So we'll just turn on the vehicle's power, as well as the headlights, rear fog lamps, and the hazards. And as I said, all 4 windows are fully automatic. And we'll take a look around the exterior. The exterior color is called Arctic White Pearl. Now this particular generation of the C-Class is called the W204. It's got big xenon projector headlamps with LED indicators and LED running daylights. And also it's got these running LED daylights at the bottom of the front bumper and a nice chrome housing. And you can also see it's got the front parking sensors. And this car also has the 18-inch AMG 7 twin-spoke alloy wheels with cross-drilled ventilated steel disc brakes in the front, and it has solid discs in the rear. And also it's got the independent McPherson strut suspension in the front with a multi-link rear suspension. The AMG styling kit looks very nice in this car. It's got the AMG bumpers and side skirts as well as the wheels. And it's also got these lovely LED indicators. Very nice side skirts, which also are flared out a little bit coming towards the rear of the vehicle. It also looks very nice in this Arctic White Pearl. And it's also got the deck lid spoiler as well, also part of the AMG styling kit, as well as LED taillights. Boot space is also very good in this car. It's got 475 litres of room. Small storage area off to the side. And also if you pull these two handles here, you can release the back seats. I'll just go and fold them down. So they fold in a split 60-40. Now as you can see, with them down completely flat, there's a small ridge in the centre as you can see, but it's not of any major convenience. You've got quite a lot more room. I think this is a very good looking car. I think it looks great in this white with them alloy wheels and this AMG styling kit. Some people would nearly argue that this is probably better looking than the current generation of the C-Class. I've certainly heard that anyway from a few friends and a few people online. But I suppose everybody to their own. But I think this is a very striking looking car, especially at the front here with these revised headlamps. This is of course the facelift version of this particular version of the C-Class. Nice chrome grille with the large Mercedes badge there and a small plaque on the bonnet. Normally there would be a star up there. And the bonnet release is just located up here. The engine is a 2.1 litre turbo diesel. It produces 170 brake horsepower at a top speed of 142 miles per hour. It also puts out 295 foot-pounds of torque. And Mercedes claimed this car can do about 59 miles to the gallon. So let's power on the Mercedes and see how it sounds. So we're just going to finish up the review now. I really like this particular C-Class that I managed to get my hands on today. They actually have a black one of these sitting down there as well. I believe it's just a normal one with AMG alloy wheels, and it's also an automatic. It's practically the same car really. This one looks very good in this particular colour with this AMG styling kit. As I was saying, it's got a very pleasant interior. It's very elegant and well equipped, as you would expect from a Mercedes. And also I had to drive the car from the garage up to this house to review it, and I found the steering was just a joy to use. It's nice and light, so it is. Now earlier today, before I actually got here, I had to stop at another dealership to inquire about a car, and I actually saw the brand new C-Class right there, and I was looking around it. It was lost, so I couldn't sit inside. But I think I can understand why people might have criticised the new C-Class versus this previous one. The new car isn't bad looking, but the problem is I think it looks like a shrunken down version of the new S-Class. You see, in the past, Mercedes, throughout their model range, all their cars were slightly different in style. They all had their own unique styling cues. So I think most people would say that this particular one that I'm in today is probably more aggressive and sportier looking, and I will admit I agree with that. I think the new one is a nice looking car, but I don't think it has the same kind of aggression and sportiness look to it. But then again, maybe it'll look very good and very different with an AMG styling kit on it. I really don't know yet. The one thing I did notice about the new one when I saw it was, as you can see, the screen is sitting in the dash here, which is very nice. People like that. The new one actually has the screen kind of just stuck, kind of sitting out there. It looks like it's kind of attached to something. I know that Mercedes, and I think maybe BMW may have got similar complaints about that particular thing. It doesn't look particularly good on the car. Personally, I would actually rather the screen sits into the dash like that there. It's just a lot nicer, so it is. I certainly like the C-Class anyway. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this full in-depth tour of the 2013 Mercedes C220 AMG. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and please stay tuned. There'll be plenty more videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone.